if the world has to go towards a more humane world, and when I say humane, it means sustainable, it means equitable, it means just, it means fair, it means dignified, it means respectful of all forms of life. We have to look away from the West to the more ancient cultures, to the cultures which have traditionally been more attuned to nature. And when I say nature, it obviously means nature and women, because nature is feminine. And I think that just judging from this panel, you have managed to do that, and I'm very happy and very proud.
Okay, so whole world is passing through a very bad situation, the COVID pandemic. For how you look forward the coming days for the Gender Park and ICG, because once it is done, again it is our duty to move forward with the activities, the initiatives within the system.
I think this is a time, for the first time perhaps, we have an opportunity to press the refresh button on everything we believe in. And I think if the Gender Park can engender that by starting not only dialogues but training programs on how that refresh button can actually save us from the kind of calamity and the kind of apocalypse that otherwise waits for us, that would be wonderful. And I'm very happy at the panel that I'm going to be moderating, because it talks of how to be sustainable and profitable at the same time. There is still this belief that to do good means to do away with any comforts of life. To do good means, in Indian terms, to become the jholawala who wears a chappal and travels by bus. And that is no longer true. But we do need to help people redefine what success is, what excess is. Because we have gone into a capitalist society which only has excess, which only has people aspiring to get into positions of excess. And yet that is not where either happiness or health lies. We need to help redefine what this factor is. What does success mean? Does success mean being the owner of 50% of the world's wealth and having to live with the fear that somebody is going to steal it? Or does success means having enough and a little more, and to be able to live with a clear conscience, to be able to give to the world, because brain sciences tell us that giving is the thing that gives us the greatest happiness. We need to recalibrate all this, and I think the Gender Park actually coming into fruition today is very, very opportune in that recalibration. And we are going to have to think of ways to help people recalibrate that what you have been told of as success, where somebody's brand and your self-worth will go on, is nonsense.
How they can leverage the facilities over Gender Park?
I think the Gender Park has to bring back the best of the matrilineal system, which is a system of caring and cooperation, and yet is a system of self-sustenance, because Kerala is very far away from it. I think with the influences specifically from the Gulf over the last 30, 40 years, women have been forced to regress, men have become regressive. I see even in the way people dress. 30 years ago in Kerala, you had no idea who they were. They were Malayalis. Today, even the dress has become segregated. And I think we need to break through this to recapture our identity as human and humane beings who are part of a much larger ecosystem that has to give in order to receive.
That's great, ma'am. Thank you for joining with us, and all the very best for you.